Am I the asshole for kicking my pregnant sister and her 5 kids out of my house after years of supporting them? I, 30F, am single and live in a 3-bedroom house. I work as a tax officer, and I have always been the responsible one in my family. My younger sister Pam, 28F, has 5 children and is currently pregnant with her 6th. She has 3 different fathers for her children, and unfortunately, none of them are really involved. Every year or so, there seems to be another crisis where my family expects everyone else to step in. About 2 years ago, Pam and her kids moved into my house. At the time, I agreed because I wanted to help her get back on her feet. She works at Costco, and I told her that if she saved her money, she could eventually afford her own place. I wasn't charging her rent. I paid the mortgage, bills, groceries, and most household expenses. My reasoning was that she could save her income and build a better future for herself and her kids. I also helped with childcare constantly. I would watch the kids while she worked, take care of them when she needed breaks, and help with school stuff. The problem is that I feel like the arrangement became permanent. Pam would regularly go out with friends, go to clubs, and spend her free time away from the house. Meanwhile, I was coming home from work exhausted and helping take care of 5 children who weren't mine. I tried talking to her about it several times, but she always said she was overwhelmed and needed a break. Then a few weeks ago, she announced she was pregnant again. Everyone congratulated her, but I honestly couldn't pretend I was happy. I asked her, "Pam, isn't this enough? You already have 5 children, and you're already struggling. How are you going to manage another baby?" She immediately started crying. She said I was judging her and that I didn't understand how hard her life was. She called our mom, and my mom told me I needed to be more considerate because Pam was pregnant and needed support. That was the moment I broke. I told my mom that everyone kept telling me to be considerate, but nobody was considering me. Nobody was asking how I felt about supporting an entire household by myself. The truth is, I was exhausted. My house constantly felt chaotic. The kids are loud, and keeping the house clean became almost impossible. There were arguments over the bathroom because we only have one. I would come home from work and find messes everywhere, and I felt like I had no privacy or space left in my own home. I eventually told Pam she needed to make plans to move out. She cried and said I was abandoning her and her children. My family found out and started calling me horrible names. They said I was selfish, cruel, and that they were ashamed of me. I told them that if they felt so strongly about Pam staying somewhere, they were welcome to open their homes to her and the children. Nobody volunteered. Now my family barely speaks to me. Some people say I should have waited until after the baby was born, while others say I had every right to set boundaries in my own home. I love my sister and my nieces and nephews, but I feel like I became responsible for a situation I didn't create. Am I the asshole for kicking my sister out?